Oh, so many podcast hosts are going to be pissed about the new RSS update to analytics. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's awesome. I'm excited. I really hope they continue to just advance what they have available here. The analytics, I mean, I'm grateful. So now our last 30 days dropped from like 8,700, 8,000 down to 7,000 with the new, more accurate analytics. And our all time just dropped from I think 27,000 down to 21,000. And while that could be a gut punch to those who obsess over the metrics, we've now got the ability to see apps, directories, and browsers. And we already have the ability to see top cities. And there's just a little bit more clarity about what it is and what they're trying to get out. The episodes has a little bit more functionality, or at least a different frame of reference, and you have the ability to compare different titles within certain ranges. I just hate that they limit the ranges, the timelines of what you can see and when you can see it. I really want uh, RSS to fix that, because why? Why can I not see the 60 days previously or 2 years ago? That doesn't make any sense. I can see, what is that? Let's get this picture thing up here. I can see 180 days, but why can't I choose a specific season? I want to know, for instance, if I've got a podcast, for instance, about like, I don't know, summertime or back to school for kids, then I want to be able to see the difference in my download rate during the month of August versus the month of July, or August versus September. That type of information is extremely important for me. And I would want to be able to compare that across 5 years of data or further. And so I don't understand why they don't just go full out and give us the ability to see all data across time. But I mean, I know I'm oversimplifying it and it can't be that easy, but every other software on the planet that has made it to the level that RSS.com has that type of detailed capacity for an analyst to come in and decipher what's most important related to this data. So I'm curious if you're gonna hold off on the upgrade because you're scared of losing out on your vanity metrics, or if you're actually just going to boldly accept and move forward with this and realize that, okay, so the data wasn't as accurate as one would have hoped that it is, but it's accurate now. Either way, it's not how we represent the value of our podcast. Our podcast is valuable because of the content that's on it, not because of how intelligent people are and that they download it, or the lack of intelligence that exists in the world, and people wanting to spend more time on some dumb reality show than they might on visionary leaders sharing how they've accomplished amazing things in their life. So all that said, I would look forward to seeing further updates from RSS. I hope they continue to improve upon the type of data they're giving access to. I'm grateful for how consistent their platform has been. And I wish all you the best. If you have questions for me about what you see, or if you have observations about how this data can better help us, and don't hesitate to comment, or guide us to what your discoveries are. It would be fun to hear how we might be able to utilize this content, or rather this data, in order to improve our content or improve the quality and value of our show for others. For now, we focus on the more humanistic side of podcasting, and how do we show up better for those that we host? How do we make sure we represent their stories really well? How do we make sure that the audience receives as much value as possible out of what it is that we do? The analytics are something that I enjoy looking at, but they're not something that at this stage we plan too much around, other than looking at seeing, all right, what might have caused this spike versus this dip. And usually for now, that has to do with the amount of episodes we happen to release in a given week. I haven't seen too many other variables cause dips and spikes in our content. So if you got more insights for me, don't hesitate to let me know. I'm learning along with all the rest of you. And, we might be a top 10% podcast globally, but there's still so much more that we want to learn and can learn. And we won't be hanging our hat on that 10%. That's just one more trophy on the shelf, on en route to being the best possible podcast we can for our audience. Take care, everybody.